Here's a slower example. This lick was created from the A minor pentatonic scale with a sixth. Usually beginning guitarists learn the pentatonic scale with a flatted 7 first. But you can replace that flatted 7 note with a sixth and it has the same application. At the beginning of this riff we have a lead-in tone that goes into the sixth. And we continue on through the riff. We come to the flatted third, that slide there. And that last sound at the end is the minor third resolving to the major third of that key. Now in the blues you can have minor or major third when you're playing over seventh chords. It's a common sound in the blues. There you have it. Slower. This lick was created from the A minor pentatonic scale. It would sound good with seventh chords or a regular major chord. Like in rock music you have major chords. It would sound good, the minor pentatonic would sound good over those type of chords. At the beginning I start with hammer-ons that ascend up. That kind of thing. And coming back down the other way, we have the traditional sound that you hear in the blues, minor third to major third. And always I finish riffs with a nice vibrato, like that. Here's a slower one. This lick was created from the A minor pentatonic scale, and it's got some added notes too. We're going to point those out. And then like in the rest of the blues, you know, you can play riffs with minor or major sounding notes against a seventh chord or a straight major chord. Now at the beginning of this riff, I start with notes that are in the scale. And I want you to notice I'm repeating notes over and over again, right? But what makes it interesting is I throw a slide in there. And that little hammer-on at the end that I do, that's on the 9th note, which is not a part of the A minor pentatonic scale. I slide up to the minor. So there's some added ingredients to that A minor pentatonic scale. Here's a slower one. This lick was created from the A minor pentatonic scale, and it'll sound great over any dominant type chord. That's a flatted 7 type chord. I start with a slide to the 5th into a bend like that. And you'll notice there's a sequence of notes descending, or I always say cascading, coming down to resolve at the end. Now all those notes are part of the A minor pentatonic scale, and they're kind of in line with the 5th fret like that. So my index finger is doing a lot of the work right there. There you have it. Here's a slower one for you. This lick was created from the A minor pentatonic scale. Sounds good over an A7 chord or any dominant chord in the blues. And notice how I use my index finger on that 5th fret, you know, holding the riff together. Check it out. So I'm mixing up some bends in between when I'm pedaling those notes in the middle, you know, the... And I finish it with a nice bend pull-off. And check out that vibrato. Very important element in the blues is the vibrato. So right as I come out of that bend pull, as I call it, I use the vibrato. There you have it.